Heather here with today's free virtual yoga class. Today I'm so excited to share with you guys Yoga for Focus. I really thought this would be great for you guys as we're transitioning into the holidays, which can get very stressful, especially with homework and just normal work or whatever you have going on in your life. This is going to be really good for keeping your focus. We're just going to do 3 postures today and 2 different oils that we're focusing on. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button on your screen right now. I do post free virtual yoga classes, beauty and lifestyle tips every single week, every single Saturday. Make sure you're also following me on Instagram because I do post every single day on Instagram so you're feeling motivated and inspired and just your most fabulous, most beautiful self. So without further ado, enjoy the video. See you later, guys. Alright guys, so before we get started here, I do want to focus on the 2 oils that I would feature for increasing your focus. So number 1 is going to be In Tune. I love this oil. This bottle is almost gone, if you can see that. I go through this like basically once a month. I'm obsessed with this oil. You put it on topically, and so you basically, it's so easy. It's just a little roller ball, and you can put it on your wrist. I like to also put this on my temples. I actually did that before I started filming, and I just love this oil. It works so well to really just get rid of any clutter that's going on and keep you really focused and really efficient at whatever project you're working on. The second oil is Vetiver oil, so Vetiver with a V. And I will have all the information below and the proper spelling, of course. I will also have links below where you can purchase these oils along with my other oils I feature at 25% off, so be sure to check that out. Vetiver is another fantastic oil. I actually have this diffusing right now. You can also ingest this oil, so I put this in my tea all the time. Some people prefer one over the other. I actually use them together, and I just love these oils. I get such great results, and it keeps me really productive. Alrighty, so that is enough about the oils. Let's jump into today's 3 featured postures to increase your focus. I hope you guys enjoy, and see you later, guys. So for child's posture, what we want to do is we want to come onto all 4s, and we want to have the pinkies all the way to the edge of the mat. So remember here, you want to have your hands as wide as possible, giving you a really solid foundation. Shoulders are back, toes together, heels apart, and the knees are as wide as the mat. What we're starting to do is press back. So an option here, if the knees are sensitive, or if you are a beginner, you can place a bolster, or if you don't have a bolster, a blanket, or even another yoga mat, anything like that underneath the knees, and you can sit back this way. So if that's something that's going to help your knees, then go ahead and do that. If not, we're going to do the full expression of the posture where we don't have the bolster or a blanket, and we're just pressing all the way back, opening through the hips, moving our forehead towards the mat. And just take a moment here to think of your intention. So what is it that you are focusing on right now in your life? What are you moving towards? Or what goals are you having right now? So it's very important to find that focus with what it is that you truly want. We're going to slowly start to transition into downward facing dog. So downward facing dog, we're bringing the knees a little bit more narrow so they're right below the hips. And then just start to tuck the toes, pressing all the way back. So just really warming up the body here, whether you did the other class or not. We're just going to walk our dog here. So just opening through the hips, and remember down dog, you can have your knees bent slightly, that's fine, it's called a micro bend, or what we're starting to move towards is straightening the knees as much as we can, sink into the shoulders. We want to have our ears in alignment with our upper arms, and then just start to stretch back, deep stretch, and slowly start to walk to the front of the mat into half forward fold. So half forward fold, again, the knees can be bent as much as you need to have the fingers outside the pinky toes. We're moving towards straightening the knees, and then just gazing between the heels. So a lot of the times when we're not feeling very focused, it's because we might feel stressed or a little bit overwhelmed. So we're going to de-stress here. Let's go ahead and grab onto the opposite elbow, so to bring the weight forward. So lifting up those toes, wiggle the toes, bring the weight forward right until those toes have to come down. And just start to take a nice deep exhale as you shake your head no. And nod your head yes. Moving towards your focus, towards your intention with confidence. And then release the hands when you're ready into ragdoll posture. The eyes are closed here as we slowly start to come up, 1 vertebrae at a time. So the chin is the last to leave the chest or the sternum. Eyes remain closed here as we come all the way up into Tadasana or mountain posture. Shoulders back, wide collarbone. So we want to align our chakras here. So we're tilting the tailbone slightly, engaging the core. Elbows are in nice and tight near the waist. And then open up your eyes when you're ready. So our first posture for focus is going to be tree posture. So I'm going to face you for tree posture. What we want to do is bring the feet completely together here. So we're already starting with our balance with those feet together. We're going to keep those hands nice and wide at first as we start with our foundation. So let's start with the right foot. What we're going to do is just kind of come onto the ball of the foot here, okay? And then start to move the knee outward and just see how this feels. So when you're doing any balancing postures or increasing your focus, you have to have a dristi, which means your focus in yoga. So dristi is just Sanskrit for focus. So to do that, we want to lower the chin and gaze about 2, maybe 3 feet in front of you. Start to tilt the tailbone a little bit more here. This will engage the core, helping to increase your focus, increase your balance, and start to move the knee outward. So see how this feels. If you're feeling pretty confident here, you can start to move into phase 2 of tree posture. So phase 2, we start to balance by placing that foot. This is the right arch of the foot. And I love this part of the posture because it really works very well. It almost feels like a puzzle piece, the way that the heel, or the way that the arch rather, really fits into the calf muscle. So just kind of allow that to sit there, see how that feels. Press the knee outward, tilt the tailbone. If you want to do the full expression of the posture, we're avoiding the knee area. You always want to avoid the knee in yoga so that we don't hurt the knee or blow the knee out. You know, in yoga, we never want to do anything like that. We want to protect our joints. So full expression is going to bring that foot on the inner thigh. If it does not make it there all the way and it's going on the knee, I would lower down to about level 2 here. If you want to go to a little bit more advanced, it's near the groin area. We're moving the knee outward and then start to bring the hands to heart center. So no matter where you're at, whether it's level 1, 2, or 3 with the foundation, with the legs, you can still bring your hands to heart center here, shoulders back. So slowly inhale. We're going to start to branch our tree out. So growing our tree a little bit here. Shoulders move back, wide collarbone. Continue to move that knee outward, wide hands. So this is very symbolic. It's how we branch out and touch others. So really making sure that we don't spread ourselves too thin by keeping a strong core here. That's why you want those shoulders down the spine. One more deep inhale and exhale. We're slowly starting to come out, completely releasing. And if you'd like to, you can shake out that standing leg. So shake it off, baby. Just really get rid of anything that's going on there in the hip area, in the glute area. That's our subconscious. And then we're going to bring our feet together and do the opposite side. So this is really lifting up. So we're really balancing on the ball of the left foot. And then just see which level 1, 2 on the calf muscle, or full expression on the inner thigh. And then start to bring the hands to heart center. Notice how my chin is down, so I could not do this. It'd be pretty hard to look at the camera right now while I'm filming because I really need to keep that strong focus. So keeping that dristi. And slowly start to inhale when you're ready. If you choose to grow your tree, remember, you can always stay here. If you need to take care of your core and you're spread a little bit thin right now in your life, let your tree be symbolic for where you're at in your life right now. So if you want to, you can start to grow the tree. It could be a little baby tree, or you can start to spread those branches if you're really juggling a lot here. So everyone's tree should be a little bit different. And few more breaths, wide collarbone, wide knee. One more inhale and exhale. Try to come out of this nice and slow, releasing and shake it out. Very nice. So releasing. Alrighty, you guys, fantastic job with tree posture. So right now you would be standing at the front of the mat, and then what we want to move into is Virabhadrasana 3 or Warrior 3 posture. So from standing posture here, what we're going to do is we're going to take about maybe 2-3 feet back and put that left foot at a 45-degree angle. So we're not going to have a giant stance here. This is not a Warrior 1 or a Warrior 2 posture. What we're doing is we're bringing that foot in a little bit more because we're ultimately going to be balancing on that that right foot if you choose. If you're a beginner, we do not need to lift up all the way, so don't worry. So what we're going to do is we have that right foot forward, left foot at a 45-degree angle. Start to bring the weight forward and find your drishti or your focus looking at your right big toe. So then what we're going to do is start to get a little micro bend here in the knee, just so that way we're not hyperextending. And then keep that focus. I just started shaking because I didn't have my focus. So keep that focus, shoulders back. We're reaching forward, and ultimately we're moving towards starting to lift off. So start almost kind of like a ballerina here, where you're maybe on that back big toe. See how that feels? And then ultimately we're flexing the foot as we start to be a little fearless here as we dive forward. So here, it's a fine balance. We're reaching forward, lifting the back foot. Deep breaths here. Keep lifting. We do want the hips to be square or parallel to the ground. Lifting up, reaching forward, and exhale. Slowly coming all the way back up. And then shake it out, baby. Shake it off, just like Taylor Swift. So get rid of any tension going on in that glute area, in the hip. Completely shake it off. And then moving to the opposite side. So with the opposite side, we're bringing the feet together. Now we have the right foot that comes back at a 45-degree angle. Start to give a micro bend to that left foot, reaching the arms forward. So here, remember, shoulders are back, so we have a nice wide collarbone here. We're taking care of our core, and then finding that drishti or that focus if you choose to lift off. You do not have to lift off here. Whoop, I need to keep my balance. There we go, found my focus. And then being fearless, diving forward as we reach the hands forward, flexing the right foot. And you can even check out the hips here. Ooh, might throw you off a little, that's okay, totally normal. And make sure those hips are parallel with the ground. Continue to breathe, that's going to help you find your focus. Reaching forward, almost done. And exhale, slowly coming all the way back, and then shaking out the left foot this time. So releasing, releasing. So the last posture for focus is half moon posture. So this is also a balancing posture. So what we're going to do here is we're going to have that right foot forward again. The left foot's at a 45-degree angle. We're going to have a little bit more of a bend here and bring those fingertips down all the way here just so we feel really stable. Shoulders back. And then what we want to do is start to bring the hands forward. So have the right hand in front of the right foot. If that's too much, you can have that hand a little bit wider. That's just fine. And then if you'd like, you can have the hand flat or be on the fingertips here, either way. So full expression, we do have that hand nice and flat. And then what we do is we start to lift off that left leg, opening through the hips this time. And then start to lift off here with that right, or excuse me, that left hand, stacking the shoulders. Deep breath here. Stacking the hips. Whoop, whoop. And if you fall out of it, that's okay. Just laugh at yourself and let it be. Whoop. I so will not edit that part out. I'm telling you, I fall out of half moon all the time. It is one of the most advanced postures, so do not feel stupid if you fall out of it. And then just go right back into it. So micro bend of the leg, lifting off. You might even want to bring that hand a little bit further forward. That felt a little narrow for me. Little fearless here. And slowly start to lower down. Deep stretch here in Uttanasana, so shoulders are back. It's going to feel really good on that hip. And you're doing great. We're almost down here, last side. So now we have the left foot forward. The right foot we're going to bring back at a 45-degree angle. Remember, those fingertips can be down, or we can have the hands completely flat here. I'm going to reach my hand a little bit further forward. That felt a little bit better for me. So then starting to lift off a little bit here, building that self-confidence, opening up through the hips, finding our focus. And if you choose to lift off, reaching, stacking the shoulders. Stacking the hips. perfect. This is a very hard posture. Remember, we're increasing our focus here and our balance within our lives. Each posture is very symbolic. We're going to slowly start to come out of this. Lower the foot, and then deep stretch in Uttanasana, shoulders back, eyes are closed. And start to bring the fingertips outside the feet as we start to bend the knees, lowering our bottoms down. So however you want to get all the way down is just fine with me. We're just plopping down. And then return to closing your eyes as we come into Dandasana. So here we have the feet together. They are flexed. The hands are outside the hips, shoulders back. And just focus on deep exhales here. Coming back to your intention as we slowly start to lower down. All the way down. Releasing the feet, palms are facing up. Fingers are curled in. Just start to come back to your focus or your intention of what it is that you truly want. What is it that you're working so hard towards? And why is it worth it? Start to imagine your intention in your life as though it were your reality today. And just begin to slow down the breath as you begin to let go. At the center of your being, you have the answer. You know who you are, and you know what you want. Move forward towards your intention with confidence, and make sure that you break your goals or your intentions down into small, achievable steps, just ensuring that they do not create anxiety or overwhelm you. But it's something that will build your confidence with each step that you achieve. As you slowly begin to come back from your meditation, begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, and your wrists and your ankles. And when you're ready on your next inhale, we're going to slowly start to point the toes, reaching up, intertwine the fingers. Palms are moving towards the back of the room, deep stretch. And exhale, rolling onto your right arm, onto your right side when you're ready. And placing your left hand directly on your heart. Coming full circle here as we close our practice with our gratitude. So just silently repeating something in your life that you're currently grateful for. This could also be something in your life that you had an intention for, that you achieved. Building that self-confidence for your focus. And on your next inhale, when you're ready, keeping your eyes closed, we're going to slowly press ourselves back to comfortable seated position. This time the left foot is in front, or if you choose, on top in half lotus. And we're going to slowly bring the hands about in prayer position here, a little bit of space between, and we're going to lift the hands so they're around the third eye, so right between the brows. Shoulders back, tilt the tailbone. Deep, slow inhale, deep, slow exhale. I am truly so happy and grateful that each of you took the time out of your busy schedule to go within and find your focus so that you can create your intention as a part of your reality. The divine in me recognizes the divine and light in each one of you. And where these lights meet, we say, Namaste. All right, guys, that was today's free virtual yoga class. I truly hope that you guys enjoyed this class, and be sure to watch my other free virtual yoga classes as well to really be looking and feeling your most beautiful self. Remember to hit that subscribe button on your screen if you haven't done so already. I do post free virtual yoga classes, beauty, and lifestyle tips every single week, every single Saturday, and I'd love to have you part of our True Beauty movement. Make sure that you're also following me on Instagram, Twitter, all that jazz. I do post daily, and until next time, remember, be balanced, be true, and be proud to be you. See you later, guys. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching today's True Beauty Quick Tip. If you like what you see and for more confidence building tips on how to be a beauty from the inside out, remember to subscribe to our channel and connect with us at truebeautymovement.com. That's TRU without the E, Beauty Movement. Love you guys. Until next time, remember, be balanced, be true, and proud to be you.